Hi guys, just a really quick video for you. I did a Facebook video on what I believe to be one of the biggest problems with making money online, not just with Amazon, but with everything. In fact, if you ask me the question, what's the biggest block or the biggest thing that holds people back, it is CTR. And as I said, if you didn't see the Facebook video, it's not click-through rate I'm talking about. It's a play. I've sort of played with the normal meaning of that. Here's what I think it is: consistency to results. It's really hard to stay consistent. That is the number one thing. And then you've got on the back side of that, like the sort of reverse of that, you've got all of the products being released every 5 minutes. You know, and I'm not saying these products are bad. I always say that because some of them are really good. But the main thing, if you're working online and you want to make money, so you genuinely want to make money, you have to ask yourself, all the stuff on your hard drive, is it making you money? And what I found, and this is it in a nutshell, bigger than the scope of just Amazon, everything's hard work. Everything requires a plan and it requires consistency to results. So this is really where Azon Jumpstart comes in, and if you haven't seen it yet, check the video because I'm taking the program down. But let me just say quickly, and I'm going to show you in this video nothing to do directly with Azon Jumpstart, but I'm going to show you one of the hardest thing of getting that consistency to results is working on faith alone. So when you start out, you're working on faith. Is this going to work? Is this going to make you money? So I'm going to show you some sites, and one of them actually looks suspiciously like the old style Azon Kickstart sites. Some of you have been with me quite a while, and you might remember the first Azon Kickstart course that I did, and I'm actually going to give you a blast from the past. I'm talking right back in like 2011, and I'm actually going to show you a site that I built as an example for that course way back then that still ranks on the first page of Google without doing anything to it. The reason I'm showing you that is, one, the site still makes sales. Two, it's not got that much content on. And three, it shows that literally, whether you have the latest and greatest ranking techniques and SEO techniques, you know, you can use the same stuff that I was teaching in 2011, in 2016, and it will work, because essentially we're giving Google what they want. Yes, there's been updates, and yes, there's been stuff that if you want to keep your finger on the pulse and get all this stuff up to date, and some of the ranking tricks that I've got, by all means get Azon Jumpstart, and it will allow you to do that. You've got a special offer on the coaching inside. You've also got the niches picked for you. So what it does in a nutshell is take all the guesswork out, because that's the hardest thing. Yeah, consistency to results, but it's not because people are lazy that they don't stay consistent. It's because of questions. Everything's questions, okay? Not to get all weird, but it's because questions start hitting your mind. You start thinking, oh, is this going to work? Surely there's got to be an easier way. Oh, maybe I've picked the wrong niche. Maybe I've got the wrong keywords. Oh, I'm not ranking. So this is really where Azon Jumpstart comes in. And it's hard if you're just starting out, and to do that on faith when you haven't got sales, it's hard. When you hit sales, you don't find it as hard. You still find it difficult. I know, I've written hundreds of articles, built hundreds of sites, ClickBank and Amazon, and I still find it hard to work. I think everyone does. But you know that it's for something. You know that, for instance, I'm going to show you a site now, again, that was built in 2011. It still makes sales. And it wasn't even a proper site, in terms of, it wasn't a site that was built up. It was a site just built for an example, and it made sales. And it's happened a lot of every course that I've done, I've actually built sites to show making sales, and they've with a little bit of content, they've got up there and out there and made sales. The thing I will say before I show you this stuff, you'll want to stay on this video because you're going to love this. Of course, you need to know how to build the sites properly. I'm not just saying, push button systems and get sites out there. You need to know what you're doing, and that's the other reason that you want to check out Jumpstart. Do check it out. Or what I've done also, guys, is put a link to the free 5-day course for Azon Jumpstart as well, if you're sort of interested in some free stuff, some good stuff in there, videos like this, but I've put that in there. But do check it out if you want to get it, because I'm going to take the product down. The reason I'm taking the product down is to preserve the niches, to make sure that you've got less competition, and you're going to love the course. But let me just show you something. It's really, I'll show you two things. I'm going to show you an old blast from the past site, and I'm also going to show you Flipper. Okay, so I've done this before. Just to shout out to Sanjay. Sanjay is one of my clients. He does well with the course, and he actually emailed me and showed me these Flipper listings, and I thought it was really cool. And a shout out to Sanjay. Thank you very much for sending them. And the actual email said something along the lines of, here Chris, show these because it shows your methods work. And he sent me these sites. And that's the thing, that is the thing. So when you're actually following something, is it going to work? And I'll tell you why my quote unquote methods work. Because we're not doing anything you're not meant to do. No black hat, no grey hat. I'll tell you the downside straight away. It's hard work. That's the downside. But you know that the work you put in will build a real business. If you're just going to get like push button systems and so on, it's not going to build you a business. And I'll show you this. Look at this site, okay? And then I'll show you one from the old style A's on Kickstarter. And some of you will remember this. Some of you will gasp at accursed. Is that even a word? In the audience, you'll suddenly gasp and say, oh my God, that looks like one of your sites from A's on Kickstarter. It's not one of my sites, but the guy who's selling it, who knows, maybe he was on the A's on Kickstart course. You make your own mind up, because I'm going to show you one of my sites from the course and then show you this in parallel and see what you think. Okay, so this is the thing. Let's have a quick look through. Firstly, and I'm sure you've noticed it, $6,900. It ended unsold because the guy put a reserve on of higher, which is fair enough if he wanted higher. But $6,900 this site could have sold for. I'll show you the site, and I'll show you just really quickly. We'll skim through the listing. Amazon niche blog, $6,600 profits last year. $6,600 profits last year. Search engine traffic only, around 20k in the last 4 years. There you go. Okay, and I'm going to show you this site, and the site is suspiciously 4 years ago, is around about the time of the first A's on Kickstart course, and you'll see what I mean. Look at this. Page views, unique visits. Let's go down traffic. You can see here its traffic tends to go up round about June. It went up sort of back to front here. Page, oh there we go, page views and unique, so it's going up like April, May, June. And he's also got organic search is his main traffic. United States is his main traffic source. The website earns revenue with affiliate income, Amazon affiliate income. And there you go, 552. Oh, here we go. So revenue, and what this looks like, guys, I'm just guessing here, okay, because I haven't checked out the site, is that he's got high-end products on there, and he's selling one product a month or a few of the same products. And what I would do if I was him, if he's watching the video, is I would keep the site, and where that money's coming in from these high-end sales, I'll show you the site in a minute and we'll have a look, but where the money's coming in from these high-end sales or the products that are making sales, I would absolutely go mad adding content surrounding those key phrases and those niches. So for instance, and I'll just sort of giving you something as well here, best dehumidifiers. If he's got a particular like 70-pint dehumidifiers, like the big industrial dehumidifiers, if he's got one that's selling well, you need to absolutely rock it on that and keep writing reviews on it and doing versus articles and doing industrial dehumidifiers and finding the niche that's in. Anyway, that's all by the by because he's selling the site. But you can see here, this is a niche blog earning around 20k in the last 4 years with Amazon. No traffic bought, no pay-per-click, just organic traffic. Last year made around $6,600. This is a seasonal blog which means traffic increases in May and decreases after September. But you still get traffic and sales in December. No cost to run, no maintenance, Traffic very stable from Yahoo and Bing. So he's not even ranking in Google. That's another thing. So I'm going to show you a site that I have ranking in Google, and a lot of my sites do. Sometimes they don't and they need a bit more work, but I'll show you the site from 4 years ago that is ranking and still makes sale. And you can see, wait till you see the similarities. If you're good at pay-per-click, there's still room for earning. Even more, I didn't try it. This is a rare opportunity to get a zero cost and maintenance blog with steady traffic with a proven history of earning for the last 4 years. The traffic will soon increase, so if I don't sell it in 2 weeks, I'll keep it for another year. And I don't think he's too sad that he's actually not sold it, because he had the what's it called, reserve on it, and $6,900 he could have got. The reason I'm showing you it as well is wait till you see the site. If you're on the 6-week coaching, I actually give you a flipper plan on how you can make money doing this with proper sites. You need to build the sites in a proper way, and you need to get them ranking, and look how profitable they are. $6,900. When you see all the sites on Flipper and they're not selling for a lot, it's normally because they're not making any money or they're not set up correctly. You need stable traffic. Helps with stable sales. I'll just show you the site. Here we go. What sort of site does that look like? Some of you guys that have known me for a bit, since the first days on Kickstarter, or even a bit after that, you will see I used to use the thesis theme myself. Okay, and I'll show you one of my sites and you can compare it to this. So I would never put a table as just a post, but here we go. We've got the main sort of page with all the information, all the posts on, with the reviews, and gun safety humidifiers. There we go. So all the content, and check discounted rates. So let's have a look through Amazon. So that's only $54. So I wonder where he's making quite a lot of sales off this site then. Unless he has got one product that's, but you can see here buying tips, like I suggest, buying guide, review there, so we can check it out. There we go. Now I actually think he could get away with putting a few more Amazon links in here. He's got there you go, $459. So this is good niche. Another thing for you guys, you can find good niches by looking on Flipper. But let me speed it up. You see that site? So, okay. And this is one I built with the A's on Kickstart, the first A's on Kickstart. Here we go. I ask you to compare the two. Look at this. So this one I built in 2011, I believe, or 2012. Let me just scroll up. That's his site. That's my site. That's his site. That's my site. And I the first days on Kickstart, I actually showed people how to do this, and you can see fairly decent site. You see, if you're still building sites with the thesis theme, and you're building them how I taught in the A's on Kickstart, you'll still make money. Essentially, you don't need massive sites. And in fact, look at this. Okay, so this is the site I built as an example site. It makes sales now and then. It doesn't make a huge amount of sales. It's got 2 pages on. Okay, and if you want to know the power of the SEO, it's ranking on the first page. I think this will be a bit higher because I'm logged into Google, so I think it's actually ranking on the second page in Google, but it still makes sales now and then. I should add to it. I just haven't for years. I probably won't, but I just keep it. I might sell it, I might not, but my point is not about the site. My point is this. Look at that site, okay, and look how profitable it can be when a site starts taking off. In my opinion, this guy should keep hold of the site and should absolutely smash it. Keep getting products, find out what niche is, find out the areas that are actually making sales, and build it up and build a business. And if you get 4 or 5 sites like this, look, $7,000, 4 or 5 sites like that, you've got a business. And if you could sell them for a lump sum. And I actually show this in the 6-week coach in the Flipper plan, and I show exactly how you can build profitable sites for 2016 with new updated methods in the Jumpstart course. So I'd love to have you on board. I'm just going to show you another quick site, but I won't spend as long. Just want to show you another one. Amazon review site with 1,038 views a month, making $100 a month. No reserve, 37 bids, really, really popular, $805 with 3 days left. Again, let's have a look at this site. What I want you to notice, guys, is it's not a push button system site. It's not software. I'm not knocking them. I'm just saying, in my experience, what you normally see, the stuff that ranks, the stuff that makes money, is someone that's actually put the hard work in and put the work in. It's as simple as that. Done the content, put the work in. In my opinion, I had a quick look through this site. It's really good. I think he could get away with a few more links, but he's got good contextual links going through, a good setup on SEO, a good amount of content on here, but again, still not a massive amount of content. What he's actually done, the way he's set it up, which I think is quite cool, is he's done review guides. So you can see here, there we go. This is something I mentioned to you guys, free on YouTube. Best trainers for spinning reviews in 2016. Use that 2016 term. In fact, look, this site is selling $805, and a lot of the terms that he's updated it with are 2016 terms. A lot of the, look at this. I didn't actually look this far down. Best fluid bike trainers of 2016. Quietest bike trainer reviews of 2016. This is exactly what I talk about with targeting key phrases going through to your products. It's easier to rank for the 2016. Yes, it's only relevant for the year, but when 2017 hits, do another series of guides for 2017 and 2018 and keep going. Or you've got a site that's bringing in a lot of traffic. I'm not saying you have to do the 2016 thing. I'm saying look how well it works, because it's bringing this guy traffic and sales. Look, here we go, traffic, financials. So, he's just sort of started it off. What's he say about the site here? About $100 a month. So there you go. Good residual. If you've got a site, as a rule, guys, if you've got a site and you're making $100 a month, as a rule, not in all cases, sometimes more, sometimes less, but you can sell a site for 10 to 12 times the income. What is more important than the earnings is the consistency of that income to potential buyers. Because if you have a site and it's making $100 one month, then nothing the next, it's more, if it's making $100 a month, month in, month out, and week in, week out, then that's really, really good. And you can sell it for around about $1,000 to $1,200. And when we look at what he's on, 805, 3 days left, I think this site will sell for about 1,000 something, lower end of 1,000. You may see on Flipper what happens is you get bidding wars, and you get people, it could sell for 2,000-3,000 if people really hot up. My point is this: the sites, however you build them, work, but you need to know the right way of doing it. Once you start building them, you've got assets that you can then build up, but you need to know a few things, okay? And I'll shorten the video up. You need to know how to do the SEO, how to have the fastest ranking strategies. You need to know the niches to go for. You need to know the keywords to go for, like that 2016 thing I told you, and you need to know how to write it. And I show you all of this in A's on Jumpstart. If you want to get up and running and start building profitable sites and get an offer, a really special offer, when you buy A's on Jumpstart, you will get a special offer on the coaching. And I actually show you in the coaching a Flipper class where you can actually see, because I give you 3 models, not to bamboozle you with it now because it's a lot of stuff, but if you really want to get going with this stuff, if you're not making money, get on the train, get on the money train, start making money. It's not a push button system, it requires work. The very first thing, in fact, we do is this: the goal setting, the planning. How much money do you want to make? And we go through it. And I just thought I'd show those sites. Thanks to Sanjay for sending them across. And thanks anyway, Sanjay, for being a client, and he's been a client for quite a while of mine, and for reaching out. And he also sent me something else that's pretty cool that I'll show you. another time because the video's gone on a bit longer. But join A's on Jumpstart if you want to get in and start doing this stuff because it works, and start making some money. Okay, guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.